What's going on, everyone? This is Trevor here for RSG, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Pyle mic stand that's under 30 bucks and why I think it's the best budget mic stand on the market. And if you want to find out more about this, well, you know what you need to do. You need to stick around. Alright, so let's get right into why I think that this Pyle PMK-SH04 boom mic stand is the best budget mic on the market. And you're going to say, well, why aren't you giving it to the Neewer, you know, the Neewer mic stand that there's a bunch of copies out anyways of. But this is the most common one that everyone knows, the company up for the budget. Everyone's like, well, why wouldn't you give it to this thing? This thing's like $15. Well, yeah, and you know what? It lasted me like 4 or 5 years. And I'm not going to say it was bad. Although this part down here is quite deformed pretty bad because of the weight that was put on this thing. And the way that the actual mount part is designed for it was so cheap, it just kind of deformed its way out. And even the padding is non-existent anymore. It is basically just metal. The other side of this is that you always need an adapter for all these, where this came with an adapter. So you always need an adapter to go to that bigger screw size on there that all these mics are coming with anyways. But, you know, this did have the middle arm adjustment, but did not have an end arm tightening screw, which the new ones do, and this one does too. But the other thing that I just got to point out, the last thing I really got to point out why this one is not getting it is the sound. Listen to that. Hear all that springiness? That springiness sound has been there since I've had this. Since I pulled it out of the box, the springiness has been there. And you know what? Nothing with this. It makes more noise with wires hitting it than stretching it all the way out. You can stretch it all the way out. Push it all up. And it's quiet. It's freaking quiet. Love that. But the big thing I love about this is you can see this is quite small. If we were to put it in the same mounting position that I had it, I still don't have it as close as I could have it right here. I mean, it's so small in comparison. So small in comparison. So there's many reasons why this one did not get the top pick for the best budget one. This one did. Under 30 bucks, gets almost 4 feet of freaking extension, which is absolutely outstanding. I'll show an up close here of this mount. Absolutely great. It's got like a rubberish polyurethane kind of thing. I don't know what's going on there, but it is a nice mount. The mount holds it up a little bit so it's not directly dragging on the bottom, which the Neewer totally did. And it would be banging into the desk and everything. So it's great for the budget if you really have nothing to, if you really can't afford the extra $10 or, you know, maybe $15 this would cost. If you can't afford it, the Neewer is definitely the way to go. But if you can spend just under 30 bucks, this is the way to go. Now, is this to say it's without some flaws? No, it's definitely not without flaws. Let's start with the first flaw. Is they gave this stupid XLR cable. Let me pull this thing out here. They gave this stupid XLR cable, and because it's an enticer. It's for the I don't know shit person that is going to buy this, and they'll be none the wiser. Okay, so that's for that. It's for them people, where they'll be none the wiser of how bad this horrible cable is. This is a hunk of junk XLR cable that runs through it. I had to do some crap, you know. People say they cut it. No, I'm not going to cut it. I actually took the wires apart and stuff because it's a crap XLR cable, but it'll still work. You know, I'm not going to completely no need to throw it away, but I don't need it being dead weight and just hanging out of this mic stand. It just, no. And honestly, I just wish they wouldn't put it in, but it entices people. But here's the truth. If you're putting an XLR mic in there, you should probably buy a more significant XLR cable and not some hunk of free junk that's going to be coming running through this. And to run another cable through would not be easy. I kind of wish they did that. Now, I also wish they would have had maybe some kind of Velcro tabs. That would have been nice to go down, but remember, we're still budget. We're still budget. So we can't go, you know, they didn't want to go too crazy, but it would have been nice. Velcro is not that expensive. And let's talk what it really is. It's hook and loop. Really is actually what it's called. Hook and loop or hook and fasten. Okay, it's actually Velcro as a company. But I'm just going to call it Velcro because it's what we all know. But it would have been nice to include some Velcro on this. Now, unlike the Neewer, it had a single arm design. This has a triple arm design until you get to here. Everything feels very sturdy though. Unlike the Neewer, where, you know, it did feel a little on the rickety side, you know, not 100%. I'm not going to say it's horrible, but it's definitely not on the quality level. This is sturdy feeling. This feels great. I can't really say enough for it. But there is going to be some issues when it comes to this part here. So mounting it, the tightening screw here is as tight as it'll go. If I tighten it anymore, I'm snapping this. So watch out with any of these cheap ones. Don't tighten the hell out of that tightening screw. It's going to snap. Only one I suggest you can tighten like that is probably the Rode, which is like $90. Okay, but it's going to snap if you do. But the thing is, no matter how much you tighten it, it'll go good. And you can get it like a little bit of play right here. You know, it tightens up a little bit there. You know, but there's going to be a little bit of play right there. That's the play that it's got. And you could tell it can hold it with all this weight, you know, this metal shock mount and everything. You could tell it can hold it, but it's not exactly enjoying it. Let's just say that. If it could talk, it'd be like, dude, you're kind of heavy, bro. So that's what it would be saying to it. I find you need to lean it back a little bit, but hey, it really, doesn't move. You can go all around. You can go all around, swing it. Now, there's a tightening screw here. I never use those. I want to be able to do this, and this mount is a real good job at it. The Neewer was horrible at that. It just, like, best, I don't know if, like, I'll show it right here, an example. So, this one is held about, I would say about like that. Always held up to about there. But this one is allowed to go all the way flush to the bottom, which means that it was hitting on here and the desk, and it wasn't fully rotating. And that's also why it's so mangled too. This thing is mangled. Unlike this one, I don't see that getting mangled like that. From what I see, the polyurethane footing or whatever that is, that's really nice. Where on this, nothing is left. Nothing. It's gone. This is my padding. This is as thin as my padding. It's paper at this point. It literally is paper. It literally got squished down to paper consistency. Okay, that is what my old mic stand was. So you can also, if you have something too heavy on here, which I don't get, because unless you have it up like this, if it's too heavy up here, this is going to fall down anyways. But let's say you have it hanging down and it's heavy as shit. Okay, well, you can actually, there's two more screw holes here where you can take these tensioning springs off and unscrew these and move them up and get more tension. So you could do quite a bit with this mic stand in the sense of what you're going to put on it. But it's definitely by far, in my opinion, the best budget mic stand out there. I hope this cleared up everything for you on maybe something you should buy. I'll throw an affiliate link down in the description below, and you can click on that. Doesn't cost you anything more, but I get a little bit of a kickback, so helps me out. Thanks for that. But I think that wraps it all up here. So, like always, roll outro. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more, gotta make sure that you subscribe. Help me out by liking, sharing, comment down below. You know you want to get that interaction, so comment, and make sure you follow Twitter at ReadySetGame87. This way you can see what I'm up to and what's going on. For all those who like watching my videos, I'll see you next time.